The story behind Allentown by Billy Joel, coming up on Rock Music History Lesson. Billy Joel is an American singer, pianist, and songwriter. He's commonly nicknamed the Piano Man after his signature song of the same name. Billy Joel has led a commercially successful career as a solo artist since the 1970s, having released 12 pop and rock studio albums from 1971 to 1993 and one studio album of classical compositions in 2001. He's one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with over 160 million records sold worldwide and fourth best-selling solo artist in the United States. One of the best-selling albums in the U.S. is Billy Joel's Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2. When Bethlehem Steel, one of the country's biggest steel producers, started losing workers in the 1980s, the steel industry in Pennsylvania was in full decline. It would eventually close. From that perspective, Billy Joel saw how the area had been decimated by job losses when he started touring in 1971. From those cities, he called Bethlehem and Allentown his bread and butter. He only visited a few times during those years and didn't get a chance to see the impact of these layoffs on the towns themselves. So, what's the story behind the song Allentown? Billy Joel said in an interview, quote, "It's a song about being out of work, and people may not put that together with rock stars. But rock stars aren't born, they're made, and they start out being musicians. Musicians know all about unemployment. You're unemployed a lot, and there's a great deal of empathy between musicians and people out of work. To be fair, I was writing about the region, not necessarily Allentown itself. I talk about they've taken all the coal from the ground. There's no coal in that area, but there is coal mining in Pennsylvania. I used Allentown as a metaphor for the region." Unquote. In an interview with James Lipton on Inside the Actors Studio, Billy Joel compared Allentown with his hometown of Levittown, noting the similarities between the two. Joel stated that the original title of his song was Levittown, but he felt that the lyrics were bland and could be considered boring to listeners. The song begins with the sound of a steam whistle blowing in a factory, which was common during the days of steel mills and lumber companies. Usually, whistles were blown to signal the beginning or end of a workday, or to summon workers for their lunch hour. In addition, if one listens carefully, one can also hear the rhythmic pounding of a pile driver in the background music. Allentown is from the album The Nylon Curtain. The single was released in 1982 and reached number 17 on the Billboard charts. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We have more videos we want to upload. Also, like and share with everybody. And check out our website, rockmusichistorylesson.com. Thank you so much for supporting and watching Rock Music History Lesson. I'm K.W. King.